Hello everyone, it's Evelyn Holloway here at Hoods for Hope, and today I'm here with my lovely boy Bo because we are on our way to a hunter show in Silverglade called the Capstone Hunter Classic. This is a very small hunter show at one of the local farms in the Silverglade area where they host pleasure, equitation, over fences, and even have an outside course for their jumper divisions. So I decided to take Bo and head over there since I have him signed up for over fences and the outdoor jump course. It is around early afternoon today and the show isn't until tomorrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and have both of us head over there, spend the night, and do a little bit of schooling before we head over to the show, since I do have a reservation on the grounds. I'm gonna go ahead and grab him and do a little bit of show cleaning and prep to take him to the grounds, so let's go! Can't have a horse show if you don't have a horse. So I headed out and grabbed Bo, who was not very happy that I grabbed him away from his precious grass, but nonetheless, I brought him to the cross ties and prepared my show prep routine with his grooming. He wasn't too dirty this time around, thank God, but he did have some dirt patches that needed some cleaning, so I took him to the wash stall, gave him a very nice bath, which he proceeded to fall asleep in. I swear, he's the only horse that actually likes bath time out of my horses. But once he was cleaned up, I helped pick his hooves, popped on his shipping boots, which he got very excited since he could tell we're going off somewhere new and off property, and we headed off. It's about a 45-minute drive from HFH to Silverglade, but the good thing about Bo is while he is really young, he is a very good traveler as long as he has his hay net and his water in the trailer. So I'm going to head out of our property, and I'll start the camera when we get to the grounds. So we made it safely to the grounds at the barn with no issues or mishaps, which makes me very relieved to not have those issues, and I have Bo just temporarily in the trailer while I prep his stall that he's going to be staying in for the night. I had some fluffy purple pony shavings, so he basically has hamster bedding for the night. Made sure to fill up his water bucket, his hay net, and his hay feeder with some necessary feed, and I included some treats from Fawn like Equestrian that I purchased a while back as a little treat for him. I just let him nibble on that for a bit before tacking him up and doing some practice flat work. Bo is a very fluid horse with his flat work, and he knows not to step out of line, but being a youngster, he can't help himself acting out and being too spunky in the ring. Case in point, there was a spot in the ring that he got a little distracted by, and when we passed the corner, he ended up having a baby spook and he reared. It was a small rear, more like a crow hop, but it was enough to distract him from the warm-up. No big deal, gently rode him into the corner a few times to show him there was nothing scary on the other side, and he settled down with no further problems. So it is nighttime now, and Bo is all tucked away safely for the night, and he even added a few more treats to his bucket so that he can munch on them as a little midnight snack. I'm hoping it won't be a huge issue for him to not get too dirty in the morning before the show, so I don't have to have last-minute panic grooming, but we'll see how it goes. I have a room here at the Airbnb where myself and the other riders are staying tonight, so we can be on the grounds and not rush to our classes. So I'm gonna go ahead and head off to bed, and I'll see you tomorrow for show day.
Hey there, Bo buddy.
So it is now the morning of the show, and it's about a couple hours before our class, and I ended up giving Bo a very nice plait. I know a lot of hunter shows have different rules about plaits or no plaits, but for this one, they wanted plaits. They wanted the braids. So it's not the best job that I've done, But it definitely gets it done and it looks nice for the judges. I'm just hoping they don't look too closely. I'm going to go ahead and show off his and my gear for the show before I have a look at the course walk for the outdoor jumps and over fences class. So for Bo's tech, he's wearing a nice padded white numna, which is the classic and traditional hunter look. And then I have his walnut all-purpose jumping saddle that I've had for years at this point, and it still looks new because of how much care I put into cleaning it. And then he has this Cinnamon Bliss hunter bridle I got a couple months ago, and it has a very nice soft D-ring snaffle bit that doesn't hurt his mouth. And I think he looks very handsome. As for me, since it is the summer, I have my navy polo, the classic tan breeches that I always wear to hunter shows, and my classic tall boots that I luckily polished the night before, and I'm using my Rex Stamper black gloves and helmet. I actually do need to replace it because it's starting to show significant scratches in place, but I'm hoping it'll work for today. So I took a look at the course walk for the over fences class and for the outside course, and both of them are extremely tricky. There's so many bending lines, so many rollbacks, and a lot of broken lines that I'm hoping we can get over with no faults or mishaps. But it really just depends, honestly. The outside course has some tricky obstacles and a water feature through a creek, which Bo may have some problems with, but it just depends on how we do. There is a videographer on the course that was hired by the show, so I'm going to ask permission for the footage from both classes to put in this video so you guys can take a look and see. So I'm going to go ahead and head off to my class, and I will meet back when it's time for the outside course. So we are back, and it is the end of our round for the over fences class, and I say we did pretty well. There was a pole that unfortunately we did knock over that I didn't see, honestly, but overall I'm very proud of Bo and what he did so far. We have a small break before they finish setting up the outside course, so I'm going to quickly grab a small snack, let Bo have some treats and water, and then we'll go ahead and show the footage of our round when we come back. So it is about 3 p.m. now, and it is the end of the entire show. We did really, really well, considering it was a big turnout for both classes that I was not expecting at all. But it just definitely shows how well that the show does on a regular basis. So for the results, we actually placed second in over fences. I'm truly not surprised by that. Bo is a very good jumper and he has a lot of great knees when it comes to over fences classes, so I think the judges definitely took a huge liking to it. I also think that they took a little bit off the score when he bumped into a pole and it didn't fall over, but I'll take that as a blessing. As for the outside course, we ended up taking a first out of the entire class. There were a lot of riders that either had some refusals, runouts, or they just threw fits at the water, but Bo didn't flinch or anything. He was very cool and collected throughout the whole entire course, and I couldn't be more proud of him. I should probably get this boy back to his stall since the staff has done some stuff for him, and that includes lots of treats, of course. Oh dear, I think he mentioned his favorite word. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody!